Every single thing you have in your life right now, every single victory, every single failure, every single person, place, and thing you encounter, it all starts with one thing: your mindset. Think about that for a second. Close your eyes and let it sink in. It's not your circumstances that shape your life. It's not your bank account balance or your title at work. It's not the opportunities you've been given or the ones you've missed. It's not the cards you've been dealt. It's your mind, the way you choose to think, to act, to believe, and to decide. The way you interpret the world and the decisions you make because of it. That's where your life begins. That's the core of your potential. History is full of giants. People who have stood the test of time because they believed in something bigger than themselves. The Thomas Edisons, the Napoleons, the Lincolns, the Disneys. These were people who understood that their circumstances were not a limit. They knew that their power didn't come from the world around them. It came from the world inside them. Edison failed over 1,000 times before creating the light bulb. 1,000 failures. Most people would have quit long before the 100th failure, thinking that they had no more to give. But Edison knew something that most don't. The world outside of him was only a reflection of the world inside of him. He decided that failure was just a part of the journey, and each failure brought him one step closer to success. Imagine the mindset it took to keep going after failure number 100, 500, 999. Imagine what must have been burning inside him to keep trying again, knowing that one more attempt might finally unlock the door to greatness. That's not luck. That's belief. That's resilience. That's a mindset that refuses to accept defeat, no matter how many times the world says no. And Edison wasn't alone. Every great person who's ever lived had one thing in common. They understood the power of their mindset. It wasn't just their actions that made them successful. It was their thoughts, the beliefs they held, the way they saw themselves and the world. Every victory, every creation, every triumph came from one thing: the unshakable belief that they could. You can do the same. You can choose to shift your mindset, to change how you see yourself and your future. You can decide right now that you will no longer be a victim of circumstance. You can take control of your thoughts, take control of your actions, and build a life that reflects the power of your mind. It all starts with one simple truth. You become what you believe. If you believe you're destined for greatness, then you are. If you believe that the world is filled with limitless opportunity, then it is. If you believe you can overcome any challenge, then you will. It's not about how many resources you have, how many doors open for you, or how many people believe in you. It's about what you believe about yourself. It's about your mindset. Your beliefs are the foundation of everything that happens in your life. They determine how hard you fight when things get tough. They shape the choices you make when no one's watching. They dictate how you show up in the world and how the world shows up for you. Master your mindset, and you'll master your life. But mastering your mindset isn't just about believing in yourself. It's about belief in something bigger than yourself. It's about having a vision for what you want to create. A vision that inspires you every day to take action, even when you don't feel like it. A vision that pulls you forward, even when the road seems impossible. Think about the greatest innovators in history. They weren't just thinkers, they were dreamers. They saw a world that didn't yet exist. They saw the future, and they were willing to fight for it, no matter how many obstacles stood in their way. Walt Disney had a vision for a magical place called Disneyland long before it ever became a reality. People laughed at him. They told him it was impossible. They said it couldn't be done. But Disney saw something different. He saw a world filled with joy, creativity, and imagination, and he refused to let anyone's doubts stop him. Disney went through bankruptcy, failure after failure, and yet his belief in his vision never wavered. The world wasn't kind to him, but his mind, his belief in his dream, was unbreakable. And in the end, he didn't just create a theme park. He created a global empire that continues to inspire generations. What's your vision? What do you see for your future? Where do you want to go? And what will it take to get there? Your vision is the guiding star that keeps you moving forward, even when you're unsure of how you'll make it. It's the purpose that gives you the courage to keep fighting when everything seems to be falling apart. And without it, you'll wander aimlessly, forever chasing after someone else's dream. But vision alone isn't enough. No matter how powerful your belief is, no matter how big your dreams are, they won't happen without action. You need to take consistent, determined steps toward your vision. The key is discipline. The key is the ability to push through the distractions, the temptations, and the obstacles that will inevitably come your way. Discipline is what separates the dreamers from the doers. It's the thing that keeps you moving forward, even when the rest of the world is telling you to stop. It's the commitment to show up, day after day, even when you don't feel like it. It's the ability to do the hard things, the things that most people shy away from, because you know that's what it takes to get where you want to go. Napoleon Hill once said, "What the mind of man can conceive and believe, it can achieve." But he also said, "Success requires no explanation. Failure permits no alibis." You can't just sit back and hope that success will fall into your lap. You have to put in the work. You have to take action every day. Because success isn't a one-time event. It's a daily practice. It's the habit of showing up when you don't feel like it. It's the commitment to your craft, to your vision, to yourself. The truth is, no one ever becomes great without sacrifice, without discipline, without action. So take a moment to think about the life you want. Do you have the discipline to create it? Will you push through the days when it's hard, when the world tells you no, when everything seems to be against you? It's in those moments that your true character is tested. It's in those moments that your mindset will determine whether you rise or fall. But even in the face of adversity, you have one more tool in your arsenal: gratitude. Gratitude is the secret weapon that will fuel your journey when the road gets tough. It's the practice of acknowledging what you have, even when it feels like you don't have enough. It's the ability to appreciate the small victories, to stay grounded, and to remember why you started in the first place. Gratitude shifts your perspective. It changes the way you see the world. Instead of focusing on what's wrong, it helps you focus on what's right. Instead of dwelling on your failures, it reminds you of how far you've come. It's the light in the darkness, the hope in the struggle. And when things get tough, as they inevitably will, gratitude will keep you going. It will keep you connected to your purpose. And it will remind you that even the smallest steps forward are still progress. The road to success isn't easy. It isn't quick, but it's worth it. And it starts with you. It starts with your mindset. The belief that you can, the vision that pulls you forward, the discipline that keeps you on track, and the gratitude that fuels your journey. So I'll leave you with this. Master your mindset, and you will master your life. The world is waiting for you to step into your greatness. The only question is, are you ready to believe in yourself? Are you ready to take action? Because your future, your success, your happiness, it all starts with your mind.